In October of 2012, I was raped and beaten almost to death by another military member. And it resulted in my shoulder being dislocated and part of the bone chipping off the humeral head. My femur was fractured, and I've had some back issues, and my head got slammed into concrete, so they don't bounce too well. I was going through a med board. I fought a med board for almost 2 years, I think, around there. And every once in a while I'd get a call from this guy named Charlie O'Connors. And he'd call me up and ask me how my med board was going, and he could see some stuff on his computer. And I just thought he was another guy from the med board stuff. And I'd get all ticked off when he'd call and, how is your med board going? I'm still fighting it, man. And I was pretty ticked off. And I know he tried to get me to go to camps like the San Antonio camp, but I didn't really listen. I didn't know what it was. But I got an email at work that was looking for volunteers for a camp that was going on in San Antonio, and I didn't even know it was part of the program. But I showed up to volunteer, and they asked why I wasn't involved. And I said, well, I haven't heard about it before. And well, it turns out Charlie was there, and Charlie's like, oh, and I was like, oh, you're the one who's been calling me this whole time. So, I mean, to his credit, he was relentless in making sure he made contact with me. And since then, it's just been, it's been the biggest part of my healing process has been this program. There's so many sports that I'd always been told, like, you can't anymore, you can't do this, you can't do this. And anytime I'd go to a sport, it was like, oh, well, you can't do it like this? Here, try it like this. And everywhere I turned, I could. And there was that encouragement and that instruction, and it was like being given new wings.